Greetings to the ASHA Lifetime Learning Institute. My name is Ward Armstrong, and for 20 years it was my privilege to serve in the Virginia House of Delegates representing Martinsville, Henry County, Patrick County, and other counties along Southside Virginia. The best definition I ever heard about Southside came from A.L. Philpott, who was a member of the House of Delegates and was Speaker of the House from Henry County. He said, "If your rivers flow into the Atlantic Ocean, you live in Southside Virginia. If they flow into the Gulf of Mexico, you live in Southwest Virginia." And so I think the Appalachian Divide is a great geographical definitional boundary of the two. So what about Southside Virginia? Perhaps Southside has been hit as hard as any, not just region in Virginia, but any region in the country economically within the last 2 decades. Southside Virginia for many years was synonymous with 3 industries: furniture, textile, and tobacco. And if ever there were 3 industries that were on the endangered species list, maybe now even the extinct species list, it were those 3. Tobacco is virtually gone because of the problems with health, and companies like Philip Morris have now are almost 100% buying their tobacco offshore. Furniture and textile, which was much of that was located in my hometown in Martinsville and Henry County, went the way of many manufacturing facilities in this country overseas to China, and following cheap labor, which ironically that was why that furniture and textile came to the area to begin with, is it flowed from cheaper labor than was provided to textile companies, particularly in the Northeast. I was in the House of Delegates from 1991 until 2011. And when I first got there, both furniture, textile, and tobacco were very robust industries. By the time I left, they were all gone. Why? Well, semi-skilled and unskilled labor, and when cheaper labor developed overseas, that's where the industries went in order to be able to compete. One of the last furniture companies to leave Henry County was Stanley Furniture, and when it went out in around 2008, 2009, I asked the president, I said, what are you paying people in Henry County? Well, we pay them about $11 an hour plus $4 an hour for benefits. When we go to China, we're paying 1/10 the wages, $1.10 an hour, and no benefits whatsoever. If we go to Vietnam, we're paying 60 to 70 cents an hour and no benefits. And it's very difficult for a manufacturing company in the United States to compete with that. If there is one good thing about Southside is I think we have bottomed out. In some respects, it couldn't get any worse. So where do we go from here? A number of things that the Commonwealth of Virginia can do that I think will get our region turned around, and they deal primarily with education and transportation. It is imperative that our workforce be retrained, that people be educated to perform much more skilled types of positions. Also transportation. We've been trying to get a new interstate highway. But maybe at the end of the day, it's recognition. It's when persons, students in other institutions, the Osher Lifetime Learning Center, begin to pay attention to what's going on, not just in Northern Virginia, but all around the state, that we can begin to have that conversation to try to get ourselves turned around. I know the time is short. Thank you for allowing me an opportunity to share with you a little bit about Southside Virginia, and I wish you well in your studies. Thank you very much.